My Wi-Fi was acting up. We are back now. I apologize in advance if, like that, I've had disconnections these last couple of days, but that time it was because my Wi-Fi just had a heart attack, so... We are back now. I don't know how long we were gone for, but we are back. I think it was only a few minutes. Anyway, we were just talking about underwear. We'll talk about it again. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects. Or surfaces. Like this. Once SpongeBob has lost all his underwear, he must start that area back over again. SpongeBob may get back underwear he has lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. SpongeBob starts out wearing 3 pairs of underwear, but there are special pairs of golden underwear hidden in Bikini Bottom, which if found will allow SpongeBob to wear more than 3 pairs at a time. SpongeBob can check how many pairs of underwear he has on by pressing ZR.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
And if y'all missed it, this one talks about jumping this time. Anyway, now we're gonna go into
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
SpongeBob's attic. Little animation. Press Y and SpongeBob will do a bubble spin. SpongeBob may use the bubble spin to smash open tikis or push buttons on walls or defeat most robots. SpongeBob might also bubble spin and mid-jump to hit things that are higher up. Alright.
Rob opening presents. Pretty. Cat, take it!
Press B in midair and SpongeBob will do a bubble bounce attack. Bubble bounce can smash tikis or robots that are directly below SpongeBob or push buttons on the ground. SpongeBob might only do the bubble bounce attack move in midair. Again, sorry for the stream disconnecting, that was my Wi-Fi acting up that time. My Wi-Fi just shut off for some reason. Now, here's something that bugs me about, I'm of course playing the Switch version. Poof, here, I'm playing the Switch version. Here's something that bugs me about this version of the game. As they said, the B button does this bubble bounce attack here, but the B button is here, and the jump button is here. So, but on the PS4 version, the jump button is here, and the bubble bounce attack button is here. So, for whatever reason on the Switch version, they mixed things up. They mixed up the controls. I don't know why they did that. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but I guess it's not so bad, although I prefer the PS4 version. I mean, I could always fix it in the controller settings on my Switch, but then that would mean I have to switch my control back on other games when I get back to those games. This attack, this sound will explain it. Press X when on the ground and SpongeBob will do a bubble bash attack. I don't know what this camera angle is. The bubble bash attack can smash tikis or robots, so push buttons that are directly above SpongeBob. When you see this icon, SpongeBob can stand on it and do the bubble bash attack to break tikis directly above them. I already broke those.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
Push, 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 push. And then, see how well SpongeBob is doing at every level of the game. When press the pause button. That makes the pause button look like a D-pad, and that kind of threw me off for a bit. When pause, move left stick to select the level. When the level is selected, press A to view its details. When the details view is open, move left or right to get A hint on each golden spatula that SpongeBob knows about. Pressing A when the hint for a golden spatula is selected, SpongeBob can take a taxi directly to the area of that spatula from anywhere in the game. Yeah, it's awfully convenient. It helps eliminate backtracking in this game. There is a little bit of backtracking in this game, but the game's pretty tame with it. Okay, let's see if I can make these jumps. Oh, the camera's weird. Oh, there we go. We got it.
Needs to do laundry.
That is our first Patrick sock. I'd say the Patrick sock is probably second or third most important collectible in the game. Again, apologies for the stream disconnecting. Wi-Fi was crap. But here we go, going into this closet. And here we find our first golden spatula. Golden spatulas are needed to unlock new areas of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob will need to collect many golden spatulas in order to find and defeat the source of the rampaging robots. Woo! Oh yeah. The first of many. There's 100 total golden spatulas in the game, so we got a lot of work to do. For now, we have unlocked the exit of SpongeBob's house, so we're going out into Bikini Bottom. I love the soundtrack in this game, by the way. Really good. And really SpongeBob as well. It sounds very much like
There's
SpongeBob.
nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Yep, that is our main objective. Collecting golden spatulas. Alright, so
Shines.
we got the wooden tikis here, but we've also got some other tikis that we can destroy as well. Hold on a second. Well, it's probably gonna interrupt. Here we go.
Hey, SpongeBob! I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
Bubble buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
If only. I'd like a SpongeBob game with that, please. Journey to the 9th dimension to defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
Thanks for teaching us something we already know, Bubble Buddy. The tutorial beat you to it, sorry. Yep. But besides the wooden tikis, we also have... Hey, Ruby, hello. Long time no see indeed. We have the Thunder Tikis here, which are basically like TNT crates from Crash Bandicoot. We set them off when we get close to them. We have to get away from them before they explode, or else we'll cause some damage. Ah, good old childhood. I don't think I own this game, but I know I rented it for a while. Yeah, it's a really good one. By this game, of course, you mean the original version of this game. Yeah, we got a Thunder Tiki, and we also have the Stone Tikis, which we can't really blow up without a certain move that we aren't going to get until very later in the game, but we can blow them up with Thunder Tikis, like so. There we go. And finally, we have the... You had the PC version of this game, the point-and-click version. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I actually have never seen that version. I think this is the version everybody remembers more. Anyway, we also have the Tikis. And if you get too close to them, they disappear. The only way to break them is to sneak up on them. Or blow them up with Thunder Tikis. There we go. So we just talked to Bubble Buddy, who taught us a move that we already knew, because we already played the tutorial. Here we have Plankton. We'll talk to him again for the heck of it. We already talked to him, but we'll talk to him again.
What are you waiting for, SpongeBob? Show those robots who's boss! Me!
So, y'all missed it, but the basic plot of this game is that Plankton created an army of robots so that he could steal the Krabby Patty formula. But the thing is, he used a machine called the Duplicatotron to make the robots, but he forgot to... He has a lever that goes between obey and don't obey, and he accidentally set it on don't obey. So now the robots are out of control and wreaking havoc around Bikini Bottom, and we gotta stop the robots. You'd think he wouldn't put something like that on his machine, but there you go. And we also have Mr. Krabs, so we shall talk to him.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
Wait a minute, you're not Clancy Brown. Imposter! Yeah, they sadly couldn't get Clancy Brown to voice Mr. Krabs in this game. I should mention they didn't go back and redub the audio in this game. The audio for all the voices is pretty much the same as it is in the old game. So, pretty bad Mr. Krabs voice. I feel like it could be worse, but he's clearly no Clancy Brown.
No more money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
Yep. So, this is probably... No, I don't really hate this all that much, but it's probably my least favorite part of this game is all these golden spatulas that you have to give Mr. Krabs, because it's essentially a bunch of grinding. You have to like grind shiny objects to give to Mr. Krabs, and
Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
So at first we're gonna have to trade him 3,000, and he ups the price you have to trade by 3,000 every time. So like that. There we go. He ups it by 3,000 every time, so pretty much you have to pay him almost a million shiny objects in total, which is gonna be crazy. And this is why I haven't beaten the game yet, because I played this game on my PS4. Mr. Money Krabs. Yep, I played this game on my PS4 and I've pretty much beaten the game. The only thing I have left is to get all the golden spatulas from Mr. Krabs and then defeat the final boss. But I'm choosing to get all the golden spatulas to Mr. Krabs first before I face the final boss. Now, what were you saying? If you think this is worse than Mr. Krabs' voice, just wait until you play the SpongeBob typing game on PC. I actually have played that before. It's been a while.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push,
Alright,
push.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have activated this one first. The cutscenes make it so long. I should have activated that button first and then this button. No big deal though. Here. Squidward's house.
Now I can
We
wear
have a pair of
more
golden
pairs
underwear.
This is great. I feel like a new sponge.
And we have a golden spatula. Yeah. Golden spatula on top of SpongeBob's house, and on top of Squidward's house was a pair of golden underwear. The golden underwear is basically like the extra honeycomb pieces from Banjo-Kazooie. They give you more health. Also, we can go inside Squidward's house, so let's go.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
They at least have most of the cast from the show voicing the characters in this game. The only exceptions are Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man. We'll meet Mermaid Man later.
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Where they said something that they couldn't get Clancy Brown back for most SpongeBob games, but they still managed to get Scarlett Johansson back as Mindy for the movie game. Oh yeah. I played the movie game. I like the movie game. The movie game's fun. It was pretty much made by the same people that made this game. Or the original version of this game, that is. This remake was made by Purple Lamp Studios, who I've actually never even heard before this game. Look at that picture. That picture behind Squidward, it's his unsure face.
Does this look unsure to you?
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
I never knew she was the voice of Mindy.
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Oh, here's a little, something cool.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Oh, there's another thing. It's the very handsome Squidward from the Two Faces of Squidward episode. Squidward, you're even more handsome now! And the crowd is in a frenzy. There we go. Alright.
Okay,
Yep.
just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Loving those Squidward pics. Yeah. Never knew she was the voice of Mindy. Oh, I already read that one. I remember when Bound by Games was complaining about Mindy not letting you progress towards the end of the movie game, and my excuse, she's stalling. You think I'm stalling? Stalling! So if we break everything in Squidward's house and give that picture of his a mustache, we get a sock.
Another find for Patrick.
It's Patrick's sock. Well, again, we'll get to that later. Golden spatula. Alright, that's pretty much everything. I like how all you have to do to get a golden spatula is just jump around Squidward's house. That's just enough to annoy him and be like,
Go away. Here,
Hey,
take it.
Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
yes, you did. And I'll leave now. By the way, there's an achievement on the PlayStation and Xbox version where if you talk to Squidward 10 times as SpongeBob, you get a trophy. I think that's pretty funny. Called Are You Ready Now? Probably one of those ones that you'd probably get it by default eventually. But it's a very easy one to get. Like, even if you're playing through the game normally, you'll probably get it eventually, because Squidward does pop up quite a bit in this game. And more often than not, you talk to him as SpongeBob, so you'd probably get the achievement naturally anyway.
I have the $20 right here.
Oh wait,
I have the $20 right here. You paid it to me to leave you alone yesterday.
you talk a bit more like SpongeBob. Let's break these again. I'm gonna break TVs whenever I can, so I can make the Mr. Krabs side quest a lot easier. I'm also going to apologize in advance if the stream suddenly disconnects. It actually disconnected earlier, like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, 20 minutes ago, because my Wi-Fi went out for a bit. Wi-Fi messed up and the stream disconnected for a bit. But it's back. But just in case it disconnects again, that's probably why. Unfortunate. Alright. Now we shall talk to Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
I mean, at least they went for the Spyro Heroes Tale approach of not having the standard collectibles beef. Yep. I actually never played that Heroes Tale.
It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
You gotta love how his tie was blowing to the left like a superhero's cape when he said that. Like, sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay then, for every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Bless you.
Living under a rock. Now that's the life.
Super Sponge! I'm also Super Sponge, soaking up crime. See? Here's my cape.
Super morons, more like it.
Alright, so here we are in Patrick's Rock. And if we break this couch, this sand couch, we get a sock.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
So we already have 4 socks. Mazo, you missed it, but I also pointed out some references in SpongeBob's house. There were like pictures on his wall that referenced episodes from the show. There's some other pictures in this game that reference episodes from the show as well. Excited to show those later. Anyway, we are almost going to enter the first level here. I'm just gonna break these again for that. So here in the Bikini Bottom is pretty much our hub world, and there's 3 different areas of Bikini Bottom. We can't enter the next area until we have at least 15 golden spatulas, of which we only have 3. Yep, that's the next area over there. And we can get the golden spatulas from... There's pretty much 3 levels in each main area of the game. We have Goo Lagoon right here, which we can't enter right now because we don't have 10 golden spatulas. And then over here we have... I can go with episodes from seasons 1 through 8 with these, but season 9 on is where I have trouble because I'm a lot more critical towards those seasons, season 11 especially. That's weird, because I thought, from what I mean, I can pretty much only quote the first 3 seasons. Maybe a few from the later ones, but the first 3 seasons is pretty much my history with SpongeBob. We also have Downtown Bikini Bottom, which we also can't enter because we need 5, we have 3. But we can enter
Jellyfish Fields.
first level of the game. Here we go. I actually heard that seasons 9 through 11 weren't actually that bad. They have pretty good episodes, at least compared to 6, 7, and 8.
Of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
Yeah, volume's a bit weird in this game. Poor Squidward.
Squidward, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
Makes the shocked SpongeBob face from the movie.
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. Jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Oh, monitor! Oh, what the heck? Didn't expect to get hit there. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna maybe fix the audio a bit here so that whistle isn't as loud. Keeping the music up because the music doesn't seem too loud.
Shines.
And the music's nice. I love the music in this game.
I love opening presents.
Jellyfish are enemies in this game. They're pretty much the only non-robot enemy in the game. Well, besides some of the bosses. Here we have a teleport box. When you have both of the teleport boxes in the area open, you may teleport between them by jumping inside. Go inside our secret box. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. I should save the Patrick quote for when I'm actually playing as Patrick.
I'm going fishing for robots. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, spoiler alert for those who don't know, you do play as Patrick. As well as Sandy. And this robot, the robot that attacked me earlier, I just killed, that's the fodder. They're basically the Goombas of this game. Go down pretty easy. Attention, we have you surrounded. Come on with your hands up. I remember that episode.
Imagination.
I feel like a new sponge.
Isn't there anything on here that isn't about boxes?
And now back to World Championship Boxing.
Huh, I guess this is okay. After all, it's not really about boxes. Alright, careful.
What about the
avalanche?
Don't forget the second avalanche. Okay. No. And we got clams over there that, like every so often we're going to run into clams and we're going to have to pay them shiny objects in order to make some progress. So, I'll have to pay those in a bit. Oh no! Ah, jeez. Well, guess I'm gonna have to do that part again. Not too much of it, but I'll have to do it all over again. I don't know why my Switch does this. Well, hopefully it don't happen too much. One thing I'm also hoping doesn't happen when I eventually decide to stream the Insane Trilogy and Reignited Trilogy again. Man, doesn't that happen almost every time I play Fireworks Factory and Year of the Dragon? Oh yeah, I was just talking about that too. If I eventually going to stream the Insane Trilogy and the Reignited Trilogy again. I streamed them back on PlayStation 4. But I'm going to stream them again here on Switch real soon, especially with Crash 4 coming out. And really hoping that those errors can not happen when I'm going for like a really tough gem or like the dragon things and Year of the Dragon, like you said. And I think it's not saved. Oh well. Teleport box.
Oh, so out did you out finding King Jelly fish yet?
Not yet, Squidward.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
Alright. Yeah, I missed those. Oh well.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Missed that. Getting combos off of breaking... Get combos off of breaking robots and tikis a whole bunch. I almost feel like it's only a matter of time before my Switch just stops working completely. What with those, Oh! Oh, that's the wrong button. Oy. I was gonna press the other button, but I mixed up the buttons. Let's press the bubble bash button to... Alright. Whoop. It almost stung me, actually. Okay, that one stung me. There we go. Put backs, of course.
I feel like a new sponge.
Alright. Smash more of these. There we go. Just gonna like pause and unpause every so often so that my game can be saved and my shiny object collection can be saved as well. Anyway, what we were going to do over here before being so rudely interrupted by software error is get the sock. Now we have 5. So, off we go. Finally to pay this. Pay 125 shiny objects, we build the bridge, we got plenty. Alright, we're probably gonna make some progress here. This is a checkpoint. If you are defeated after activating a checkpoint, you will restart at the checkpoint instead of at the beginning of the area. More fodder. Won't be long before we get to find some more robots, not just the fodder, of course. It would be kind of boring if all the robots were only this kind of robot. Well, it wouldn't be boring, but more interesting with more variety in robots.
Just my size. Cha-ching!
Cha-ching! This is Freezy Fruit. Only Patrick can use the Freezy Fruit. So we haven't had the best of luck so far with this stream. Disconnected because of my less than stellar Wi-Fi, and then we had a software error that closed the game on me. Maybe our luck will change though, eventually. Oh. Alright. Activate that. And we get some barrels over here to jump on. We can't fall in this water here because it's goo, and SpongeBob and his friends can't swim in goo. Found another sock. Here's how the levels basically are. There's 8 golden spatulas in each level, and the number of socks varies depending on the level. In this case, Jellyfish Fields has 14 socks for us to find, which is crazy. I think that's actually the most socks in one level that there is. None of the other levels have as many socks as Jellyfish Fields has. Gotta avoid those pufferfish shooting out of the cannon there. They'll always land on that, on the spots that don't have grass. Alright.
Hey, Gary, what's shaking?
Meow.
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 Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula! I must be in heaven! I love opening presents.
I don't know why. Apparently, when it comes to this bungee jump here, yeah, only SpongeBob can use the bungee jump. I would think at least Patrick could use it as well. Bungee from the bungee hook, just jump up and touch it. Dive downward, press A. Exit the bungee hook, press B. And there's the golden spatula right there. Yep.
Boing!
Got it. Do, 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 do. Press this button here and these platforms rise up. Up here we'll find another checkpoint, and once we get to this checkpoint we're going to get introduced to a new type of robot. You see him over there? That is the hammer.
Take that!
He has a hammer attack, but he's rather slow, so he's not too bad to deal with. More 2 keys to smash. Another robot. I bet after SpongeBob gets through Jellyfish Fields, he'll finally be a jelly spotter.
Am I in the jelly spotters now?
No. Oh, wrong button. Ah. I blamed the Switch version on mixing up the controls. As I mentioned before, the controls are mixed up on the Switch version. You have every party mode aside from 3. Nice.
998, 999, 1000. Ready or not, here I come! Hammer! I get it!
Okay. There we go. Can we get these? Yeah.
It shines! Just my size!
Just my size.
It's one of my personal favorites. Nice, they all look pretty cool. Alright, so over here we have a little mini game that we sadly can't do yet because we don't have the bubble bowl. Just know the bubble bowling move in order to play this game. It's a bowling game, but we don't have bubble balls, so we can't do it. Alright. So instead, we're gonna go over here, smash more tiggies. Look, it's old No Name, and he cloned himself.
I've caught and named every jellyfish in this field at least once. Except you, No Name. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. That's right. I'm living your dream, Squiddy. It just so happens that I don't sell fast food. I do have a band, and we're gonna play that bubble bowl.
This is goo. SpongeBob and Patrick can't swim, so don't let them fall in the goo. More hammers. Nope. Nope. No, you don't. I'm not going for that because I feel like I'm gonna kill myself trying to get that. We'll get plenty of shiny objects a different way. Bouncy. Here's some. We're about to get 2 more socks here. We bounce on these. Whoop. Whoa! What just happened there? I think the jellyfish thought that we were like near the jellyfish, so it made to try and sting us, but we were nowhere near it.
You.
Yep, there's
Patrick
another
needs
sock.
to do laundry.
We have 7 now. Another thing about Season 9 Plus, they brought back Bubble Bass as a major recurring character, and yet we haven't seen Squilliam since the cameo in Season 10. And mind you, he's one of my personal favorites, and they're voiced by the same guy. Yeah, I heard about how they brought back Bubble Bass.
I hear talk you make a mean patty. Yeah? I hear talk that you're kinda picky. Yep. Well then, here you go. Well, Bubble Bass, what do you think? This is pretty good. Only one thing. You forgot the pickles! No!
Fine for Patrick.
The best there is? I don't think so. You lose.
I can't do his laugh very well.
Love opening presents.
Oh, that's a classic one though. Classic SpongeBob episode. One crying Johnny coming up. Oh wait. We're fine. Oh,
Fresh like a spring
jeez.
breeze.
I pressed the wrong button again, but luckily I actually landed on the ground that time. Oh man. Takes some getting used to. That machine huffing and puffing over there is a Duplicatotron 1000. The D1000 will continue to create robots until it is destroyed. Bubble Bass was basically a fruit snob in Season 1. Season 9 onwards made him a class act mother's basement neckbeard. Nice.
You've just
I
met the
believe you owe me
Sponginator.
$2.
$2? You're getting tea. Look, he's been hiding the pickles under his tongue the whole time. And there's the pickles from last time, too. And there's my car keys. And there's my ride. Alright, so we're done with the first part of Jellyfish Fields. We were there at Jellyfish Rock, now we're going to Jellyfish Caves. Here we go. You can't help but quote SpongeBob a whole bunch when you're playing a SpongeBob game. Just wouldn't be the same if not.
Wow! Mermaid Man! I have all your comics and toys and mail!
I like how Mermaid Man looks in this game. Look how round he looks.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid. And now, what was I supposed to tell you?
Obviously not Ernest Borderline. And they couldn't get him back. They couldn't get him back for this remake, even if they tried, since he passed away a couple years ago. Rest in peace. I feel like I said his last name wrong. His last name's a bit tricky for me. But he did a good job as Mermaid Man. Real good job.
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help!
Huh? Oh, no. I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must!
You gotta love how he wears slippers. His superhero outfit has him wearing slippers.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
Here I come, Patrick!
Go out there and fight evil! This is a slide. When SpongeBob, Patrick, or Sandy jump onto a slide, they will zip down the slope at hydrodynamic speeds. Alright, here's hoping I can get these socks on the first try here. This first one ain't too bad, but the second one might be tricky.
Ready? Can't take it! Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. That was a tough
No, I
one.
missed it.
I should do
Aw.
it again sometime.
Darn. Well. Let's try again. This time we'll go this way. There we go. How was that time?
Patrick needs to do laundry.
If at first you don't succeed. Alright, what were you saying? I still remember Godzilla genealogy bot from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Ernest Borgnine isn't green. Oh, you put him on a boat, he is. I was wondering when you'd play this. Yes, Sweet Fantasy, I'm indeed playing it. I love this game, it's fun. I played the original game years ago on my PS2. I have this game both on my PlayStation 4 and on the Switch, which I'm playing right now. I'm playing the Switch version. Need to get to Patrick to help him, but he's unreachable. Maybe these switches will create a way. They will create their way. The robots are guarding them heavily. You have to battle through. The robots do not know the way. They want to block me from knowing the way. Alright, over here. Give a Kettleton. That one's there. That one's out. Basically 3 different ones, and we have to destroy them all before we can reach Patrick. We got special little challenge music too for this part. Alright. Now I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to collect all of the socks on my first run through this level. I have to wait to get certain moves before I can collect 2 of them. So I'm only going to be able to collect 12 of the 14 socks in this level. Actually, I almost didn't make that. I love the look of this remake. Everything looks so colorful now. That's definitely one of the first things, first words I say describe this game, colorful. Especially Jellyfish Fields. Jellyfish Fields has so much color to it. Anyway, Patrick!
Hey, SpongeBob!
Hey, SpongeBob!
Whew! Thank goodness you're safe, Patrick.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, the robots and the...
Oh yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
It's a golden turkey baster.
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me pooped. Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay.
Yep, now we get to play as Patrick.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Yay! That's Golden Spatula number 6. This is a throw fruit. Patrick can pick up throw fruit and throw them. Press the B button to pick up a nearby throw fruit, then press again to throw it. Throw fruit can push buttons, destroy tikis, and damage robots. But use it quickly because the throw fruit wilts after a few seconds. Alright, pick up the throw fruit. Open up the bridge.
Ooh, a present in every one!
Patrick can also pick up and throw tikis, but only tikis that don't have other tikis stacked up on top of them. There we go.
Pretty sparkly thingy.
Oh, by the way, a little bit of a difference here. Ooh, hello. There is a bug. 1 second, I'm gonna see if I can get that bug. Oh, there he goes. I don't know what kind of bug it is, but it's like flying around. There it is. Oh, there he goes again. Stay still, buddy. Flying around. Where is he now? I don't even know where he went. Y'all might have seen him. Maybe he was flying around near the webcam or something. I don't know where he went. He'll probably show up later. Map actually reminds me of the map from Employee of the Month on PC. Nice. Yeah, I like the look of the pause menu on this. Weird how they don't have, weird how they still only show SpongeBob on the map, though. Like, I think it would have been cool if, while you're playing as Patrick or Sandy, like, if you're playing as Patrick or Sandy, they show up on the map instead of SpongeBob. But, oh well. That's not a big deal. Just thought it would have been a nice little detail. Here's a bus stop. You may switch between playing SpongeBob or playing Patrick at bus stop. That's so funny how they immediately introduced you to a bus stop even though SpongeBob says, he's pooped. So we could just switch back to him and he'd be like, come on Patrick, I want to rest.
Woo! Up we go!
There we go. This is a special Patrick teeter-totter that only Patrick can use. I don't know where that bug went. He'll probably show up again eventually. Patrick pick up a throw fruit, stand on the pink starfish side, then throw the fruit at the target side. Patrick will then be flung across to the other side of the lake. Go. Aha! I threw it just before the fruit wilted. Now I already told y'all about Thunder Tikis, but here they are again for the game to tell us. This is a Thunder Tiki. When Patrick touches it, it will begin to storm, and after a few seconds, will go boom. Hope we know it when it goes boom. Patrick can pick up a Thunder Tiki and throw it just like other Tikis, but he had better throw it fast. Not. Wrong target, Patrick.
The rock is
Oh.
talking to me. Almighty Rock, I am at your command.
I missed Plankton talking. I accidentally skipped Plankton talking for a bit there. Sorry about that.
Down here, you big pink lummox.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
That's one of my favorite lines in this game. TMI, Patrick.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
You'll still be a big pink idiot.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't there an episode where Plankton does actually hire Patrick for the chum bucket? I mean, besides the Fry Cook games. Like, I remember that one where SpongeBob and Patrick compete in the Fry Cook games. It's Patrick representing the chum bucket and SpongeBob representing the Krusty Krab, of course. Check it out, I've been working at the chum bucket for almost 5 minutes. Alright. I think there was like another episode besides that one where he hired Patrick to do something for him. Some kind of food, maybe. Like, I think he's hired... He's like worked with Patrick before, he's worked with Squidward before, and he's worked with Sandy before. Plankton has. Gotta avoid these rocks.
Wooden presents.
Wooden presents. Here's a little, by the way, here's a little something that you actually couldn't do in the original version of this game. You can do Patrick's belly attack in midair. Skadoosh! Alright. And there's that.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
We'll use the throw fruit here to throw at these switches.
So bright, so shiny. That's much better.
Alright. Just gonna go ahead and get the checkpoint. There we go. Whoops. That's too soon. Yeah. For the spikes.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Alright. Getting further into the caves. Still kind of sort of looking for that bug. You never know when it might turn up. I don't know what kind of bug it was, but it could fly, so...
May or may not have a little stinger on it.
Who knows? Anyway. Right here is, easy to miss sock.
Hey, this is
I
mine.
missed that sock before. I'm just gonna wait for this one to wilt. Yeah, they both exploded.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Better carry a lot of stuff around. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a sign back there. That sign was basically telling you about how you can stack up the throw fruit together. Which I feel like that's pretty much the only time in the game you'll ever do that, to be honest. I don't think they ever use that mechanic ever again in this game, where you stack the throw fruit up. It's a bit weird, but whatever. Anyway, slide time. Super Monster Combo.
Oh, this one goes boom.
And here's the Freezy Fruit. Patrick can pick up Freezy Fruit and throw it. Freezy Fruit will temporarily freeze goo. Patrick can slide on frozen goo until it thaws. And there we see another sock. I'm gonna go get that sock right now. Right after freezing this water.
Oh, good.
Freezing the goo. Probably not gonna make it back. Nope. I don't know if y'all heard that, but apparently whenever SpongeBob, Patrick, or Sandy die in this game, there's a sound of a flat line, which seems kind of morbid for a show like this, but whatever, I guess. And yes, Sweet Fantasy, I remember that wrestling bit. It was very good. My name's not work! Patrick belly flops near robots, he can damage or stun them. Small robots will simply be defeated by Patrick's belly flop. Larger robots will be stunned for a short period of time.
I will crush them.
Oh yeah!
Hey,
Look
my
at that
back
combo.
feels better.
Hey, my back feels better. Oh yeah. Patrick may also use throw fruit to defeat robots. We don't need the throw fruit. Oh, okay, maybe we do need it.
That's much better.
Actually, let's go back over here and get those shiny objects that I missed. Maybe a little bit helps. There's some shiny objects in the over the goo still. Okay.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear
Ah,
fits
come on.
quite right.
I'm trying to throw it. Okay. Here we go.
So shiny. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And then we use the little got a golden spatula victory animation to avoid taking damage from the duplicate-otron exploding. Clever. Alright. So I think my goal here today might be to get through maybe the first area of this game. Or at the very least, the first 2 levels.
Squidward tells me you're looking for the king jellyfish.
Yes.
Yes.
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop decks. I hear that you can find him up top of Old Sport Mountain here. Go hook that beast, sailor.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
What are you waiting for, boy? Go get that king jellyfish.
Alrighty. And over here we're gonna get introduced to another robot. The Tartar. To be perfectly honest, this might actually be my least favorite robot in the game. Mostly because of the remake here. The remake kind of changes him a bit compared to the original game. Like, it's my least favorite of the regular robots, regular robot enemies. You have to avoid the Tartar. And it takes two normal hits to kill him rather than 1. But the thing is, here in the remake, like in the original version of the game, when you hit him the first time, you could like hit him almost immediately the second time and just kill him right then and there. You could like kill him super quick. He was pretty, it was actually pretty easy. But in this game, he counterattacks almost immediately. Like he'll shoot the Tartar 3 times, and then when you like hit him and you hit him the first time, he gets knocked back a bit, but then he'll like immediately start shooting again. He didn't do that in the original version. And that threw me off quite a bit when I played this the first time. It's like, oh, what? How are you so annoying now? That's why he's my least favorite. Least favorite of the robots. Anyway, more tikis. You can use this to smash these.
Hello, Mrs. Puff.
Hello, Patrick. I've got a job for you to do.
Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff? Oh, she's married. Oh no, Mr. Krabs, she's single. Then what happened to Mr. Puff? She doesn't like to talk about it.
Oh boy.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how
Those
to get
fiends.
it back, you're welcome to it.
Show enough, Mrs. Puff.
I love that. Show enough, Mrs. Puff. Patrick has the best lines in this game. Show enough, Mrs. Puff. We can switch to SpongeBob at this part, but I'm gonna mostly play as Patrick for most of this part here. This is Jellyfish Lake, by the way. First we were in Jellyfish Rock, then we were in Jellyfish Cave, now we're in Jellyfish Lake. His mouth was a bit weird though. Anyway, what we gotta do here is duplicate electronic. There you go. We gotta stun the hammers. Oops. I forgot. Yeah, you can only stun them when he does the double jump body slam. There we go. So we got a body slam, stun the hammers. Oh, that didn't work. And throw them into these. Of which there is 5 of them.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Alright, Mr. Duplicatotron, spit out another one, please. Thank you. Yeah, she does. I do that for every character, pretty much. They're a lot more expressive in this game than they were in the original. Especially SpongeBob and Patrick and Sandy. Oh, don't hit me. Thank you. Alright, one more. Bring it on! Oop, got it. Nope. Oh, didn't get it. He hit me at the last second and that threw off my aim. There we go. Alright. Golden spatula's right here. It also makes some shortcuts for us, so that's nice. Alright, golden spatula number 8. Patrick, you should really start wearing a belt, buddy.
Well done, Patrick. You're a real star.
Can I get a cookie?
No.
That's not very nice. Yeah, so... yeah, move the left stick gently or push the ZL button. Patrick may throw things at it from a distance. Yeah, I don't know why, but apparently in this game only, hashtag give Patrick a cookie 2020. Yeah, I don't know why the other characters can't just sneak up on the tickies. Apparently only SpongeBob can sneak up on them. Because if I try to be sneaky with Patrick, they just disappear. See? Yeah. So only thing I can really do is throw the robots at them with Patrick in order to break them. At least Sandy can destroy them pretty easy once we start playing as her. Okay. Yep. You gotta be patient with the Tartar in this version of the game. You can't be as you can't rush in on them as much as you can in the original. Alright, let's make this a lot easier on them. There we go. Time to go boom. Oh! Alright. Gotta hit him one more time. There we go. You'd think the Thunder Tiki could be a one-hit kill for these guys, but apparently not. Yeah. Got him. And much like the bowling minigame from before, we can't get... This is basically a little minigame for another sock, but we can't get the sock right now, because we don't have the cruise bubble move, and we're not going to learn the cruise bubble for quite a while.
That's much better.
That's much better. Kaboom!
I will crush them!
I will crush them.
Again!
Okay. There we go. And here we have the stone tikis. I already talked about those, but
Hard as a rock.
they can basically only be destroyed with the with either thunder tikis or with the cruise bubble that we get for SpongeBob later on. Oh. Aha!
How many of these do I have to carry?
Woo.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Alright, and over here is oh. I hope I think I did take a picture of it. Patrick just did his little shocked face. Oh! Oh! Okay, good. Okay. This is a little bit of a tricky spot here. Yeah, you did. I saw it. Yeah. I've never seen. I knew he could do that in the game, but I've never actually seen it for myself. So I'm actually glad I was able to get it here on stream. I know SpongeBob does his as well. But SpongeBob like does his when he's talking to Squidward. Like he'll just say, "Oh my gosh, you're bald," and then he does his shocked face. Oh my gosh, you're bald! Alright. We had to pay more shiny objects to open that up, and we did. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Woo! Up we go!
Up we go!
Tartar sauce!
Tartar sauce! Take it easy with that thing, son. Ooh. I'm gonna ask you both a couple of questions. Questions only the real Mr. Krabs can answer. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Set to time it right. Whack! I'm like pausing the game and unpausing it every so often so I can like save the game, because every time you like pause and unpause the game saves. And I'm doing it just in case the software closes on me again. It has one of those errors where the game just crashes and closes on you. So I've had those quite a lot within the last several months. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Oh! Okay. There we go.
Ooh, another one.
Look at that, we got 13 already. Whew. Got a teleport box right here.
Uh-oh, this one goes boom.
Gotta watch out for this one. Ah! He fell in the water. Perfect.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
I feel like I've been quoting that a lot lately. Quoting that Andros quote. I always hate that Tartar though. He's in a tough spot there. He like gets me almost every time. Anyway, this time I'll remember to get this one. I played this game recently and I forgot the sock.
Another one.
So there's that next sock. Now we can go back down here. Freeze the water, freeze the goo. And we can get this purple shiny object here. Purple ones are the most valuable, so it always helps to get those whenever you can. Anyway, where's that metal water box? There it is. It's kind of camouflaged with all the coral.
Corral. Have a coral day, honey.
Oh boy, this part. This platform that looks like a giant baguette. This is a tricky jump here.
Oh, don't look down, Patrick. Don't look down. Ah, I look.
I made it. Whew. That's a tricky jump. I've missed that jump before. And others can agree. I've seen some people review this game and they'll say that that jump's like one of the tricky jumps.
Pretty sparkly thingy.
Oh. Pretty sparkly thingy.
Ooh, a present in every one.
And up here. See if we can get up here. We're almost to the end of Jellyfish Fields. Got it. Doing the attack in midair. Doing their Y attack in midair is like using the hover in the Spyro games. It might just save you. Might just get you to that platform you need to get on. Anyway, here's a part where we have to switch back to SpongeBob. SpongeBob can jump up walls when this symbol appears. Jump against the side wall and press A to jump again. Now, why did they replace the, SpongeBob splat picture in the walls with just regular arrows? You remember how the wall jump thing looked in the original? It looked so much cooler. It had a little SpongeBob print on it. It was like he was a picture of him splat against the wall. It looked cool. Why did they only replace it with arrows? It's so weird.
Tartar sauce! The horror!
There we go. Alright. Golden spatula number 9. A quick check on my socks. And 2. Yep, we're good. Wait. Yeah, we're good. We haven't missed any socks yet. We're exactly where we should be right now in the game in terms of progression. Anyway, now we're going to Spork Mountain. Not the forks!
Bubble Buddy! Gosh, everyone is trying to help out today.
We already met Bubble Buddy earlier, SpongeBob. Why are you acting so surprised?
Step quietly there. That king jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy. I knew the king jellyfish was big, but who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
Funny. What happened to the music? Doesn't seem like there's any music right now. I don't know, in fact, I think the sound is all messed up right now. Y'all hear any music? I don't hear any music. Okay, wait, I hear it now. Never mind. Here. Basically, we gotta slap King Jellyfish whenever he does his little shockwave attack. He also summons other jellyfish to attack us every time. With each hit, he summons the blue jellyfish after the second hit and the pink jellyfish on the first hit. I think that's actually the first time I've beaten King Jellyfish in this game without taking a hit. Yeah, something psycho reference. Yeah, music just seemed a bit quiet there during that part. I don't know why. His suitcase. See you, King Jellyfish. You don't even look like you're wearing your cape there. It looks like it's just floating behind you.
It shines.
Anyway, we got the jelly. Now we can go back to Squidward. Alright, we'll go back to Squidward this way. Sliding down the slide. Now here's hoping I can get this golden spatula on my first try. There's a golden spatula at the bottom of this hill that I have to make another tricky jump like the one I did for that one sock that took me 2 tries. Oh. Speaking of sock, there's one.
I love opening presents.
I hit it! Yeah! First try.
La 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 la.
And look down here, Larry the Lobster.
See, no problem. You could do anything you set your mind and your muscle to.
Larry, you skipped arm day. You also skipped leg day, too. I'm actually gonna ride down the slide again just so we can get more tikis and more shiny objects. I'll take the hit. All Larry does is core. Yep. Oh, look at that. I made the jump to where the golden spatula was again.
Squidward, you've done it again.
And here I like how you can... Now, here's another thing that bothers me about the remake in this game. I mean, this remake. In the original version, you could clearly see other levels in the background. Like, you could see Sand Mountain, and you could see the Chum Bucket. You could see the Krusty Krab. But here, it's all covered up by fog, and you can only really see SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick's house, and you can see downtown Bikini Bottom. You can't see as much stuff in the background. It's just kind of odd that they did that. I always liked the detail of the other levels in the background. Kind of like in Majora's Mask when you can see a stone tower in the background next when you're in like when you're in Snowhead. Anyway, back here with Squidward.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so much better.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
What if I just gave you this?
That's better, Squidward. 11 golden spatulas. We have enough to enter Goo Lagoon, but we're not going to enter Goo Lagoon next. We're doing the levels in order, so we're going to be going to downtown Bikini Bottom next. But first, we gotta go back to Jellyfish Cave so we can switch to Patrick. And in switching to Patrick, we can come back here and get that one sock that's in the lake that we can't get unless we're Patrick. So, away we go.
How about the rest of that pedicure now, sir?
What are you talking about? My feet are fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the long way so I can get some more shiny objects on the way. The more the merrier, and the more we can pay Mr. Krabs later. I'll make grinding for the shiny objects a lot easier. Oh.
I feel like a new sponge.
I feel like a new sponge.
Just my size. Too pretty. Can't take it. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Alright, we'll go over here, we'll switch to Patrick. Once we get that one sock with Patrick, we'll be out of Jellyfish Fields for now. We're only going to come back here to grind shiny objects later, and also to get those 2 socks that we can't get right now because we don't have the abilities for it. Anyway, Pats for Patrick! I'll go get the beverages. Well, son, you put the drinks in something this time. Oh, son, you must have been up all night working to put this together for us. We love you.
Good presents.
Hooray, the idiot's here. I mean, I'll get it.
Robot kaboom.
Oh, careful, man. Poor Patrick, though. He looks like he's just... Patrick, are you okay? I know. Alright. Here we go. He's just so happy. Other picture. Okay. Let's just go in the box. Go in the box. There we go. Oh, hold on. What does he say to Mermaid Man? I'm curious.
Oh, Mermaid Man, you're like a big heroic prune.
Prunes! What? Where?
Oh, Mermaid Man, you're like a big heroic prune. Good old Patrick. That's the best lines. Alright.
Wow, Jellyfish Rock. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes this week.
Never thought I'd see it with my own eyes this week. Go down here. Go over to where that freeze fruit is.
So shiny.
Throw it in. Go over and get the sock.
Oh goody, another one.
Now we'll just teleport back to Bikini Bottom. Wow, it's taking a while to load actually. Here we go. Yeah, if there's another thing I can say that's a bit weird about this game, it's the graphical glitches. Y'all probably noticed that the environment takes a bit to load. Like when I first show up in a level, draw distance is a bit weird. Graphics gotta fix themselves for a few seconds. I heard the graphical glitches were actually even worse on day one, though. There were a lot of graphical glitches when the game first came out, and they had to put in a day one patch for it.
I love opening presents.
And now we'll talk to Patrick.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some.
Since we have at least 10 socks already, we have over that. We have like 16, I think.
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
I got 12. And if we talk to Mr. Krabs over here, we can get unlucky number 13.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula? That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come again.
The first of many times we have to pay Mr. Krabs. I'm kind of tempted to just do all the shiny object grinding off screen, just so y'all don't have to watch me like play the same levels over and over just to get the amount of shiny objects I need to pay Mr. Krabs. Because paying Mr. Krabs is pretty much the last thing I'm going to be doing before I face the final boss.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
Yep, downtown Bikini Bottom.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum. Evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they've thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
How about a driver's license instead? Alright. I don't know if, maybe I'll do, yeah, maybe I'll, thinking maybe I'll try to get through the first, third of this game, go through all the first 3 levels and beat the first big boss and then call it a stream for the day. Maybe that'll be my mission with every, SpongeBob stream.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Get through every area. The Sponginator. Either that or I'll call it a stream after I finish this level. Kaboo! Just gotta make this cannon fire. It's I think it's firing kitchen sinks at us. Gotta make it. Oops! Hey! Don't you put me out of bounds! You put me out of bounds. I didn't expect it to bounce on the thing there. Anyway, here we go. There we go. I think the deal with this one is we have to like make it bounce into that. Oh, nope. Nope. Got this one by accident before. Okay. It's this one that always gives me trouble though. This one's definitely the trickiest one to break. Nope. Trying to get this one. Not too hard. Like eventually you get it, but still tricky. There it goes. I don't care that I got hit. At least stopped. Okay, maybe I do care if I get hit. Let me get some underwear. There we
I
go.
feel like a new sponge.
Squish this. Squish it. Come on. There we go. Where's it? That's the big red button. There we go. There we go. I think that's the only time that sound effect ever appears in this remake. They don't use that sound effect for golden spatulas appearing like almost at all in this remake. They only just use it there. See, there's Sand Mountain. Now why can I see Sand Mountain here but not in Jellyfish Fields? There you can see the chum bucket too.
Alright.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Boy,
Suck right
Patrick
here.
will be glad to have this back. I feel like a new sponge.
That idea may just be crazy enough to get us all killed.
Without steering wheels, we can't use the boats to evacuate. Find them for me in downtown Bikini Bottom.
Alright.
Roll the sponge.
Use the SpongeBob attack here, and not
love
attack.
opening
It's a
presents.
little thing where whenever we run into that little yellow sponge ball form of SpongeBob, then we become a ball and we can roll around for a bit. I forgot to let the game explain that here. When SpongeBob touches this ball, he will change it to a sponge ball. Roll quickly as a sponge ball, but you cannot do anything else. Being hurt or pressing any button will change you back to your normal self. Not pressing any button, because if you press the jump button, you can actually jump as the sponge ball. The game lies. Anyway, we got a new robot here.
Meep. Meep.
This robot is called Glove. G-Love. Best way to deal with him is to bubble bounce him from above.
There we go.
It shines.
Right there, now we can get a checkpoint and a shortcut back to the start there.
Alright.
Like more Tukis, get more shiny objects. Got a steering wheel over here, another glove.
Alright.
Oh, what? That didn't work.
Bringing it around town.
Right, I remember what I gotta do now. Mead tasting like bug spray? Okay. And the tiki was defying gravity for a sec. Weird.
Bringing it around town.
Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. And you do this, and this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then. First go like this, spin around, stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And pelvic thrust. Woohoo! Woo! Stop on your right foot, don't forget it. Now it's time
Somehow
to
I
bring
don't
it
think he
around
needs a hand.
town.
Take that!
Bring it around town. Okay, close that, so those kitchen sinks won't fly at us anymore. Clam sickles. Nice. Hey, don't you want a free balloon? It's National Free Balloon Day.
Hey,
If you
you!
can't do the
Never used to
time,
do
don't do the
laundry.
crime. Okay, time's up. Now get out. But we stole a balloon. Yeah, on Free Balloon Day.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I love opening presents.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
Who indeed?
Another find for Patrick.
No, actually can't make that.
Cha-ching!
Cha-ching!
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
You can hit me. Alright. Made some shiny objects and we open up the sea needle. Sea needle. Sea needle. Evil Knievel. Okay.
The sea needle.
Ah, there you are, boy. Someone's broken the sea needle.
That's horrible. The sea needle is the cradle of Crochet Corner.
Yes, yes it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money, money, money. Now listen here, boy.
Money,
You know
money,
that
money,
I'll
money.
give you golden spatulas if you bring me shiny objects. But I'm going to sweeten the deal. If you can break all the tikis here at the Sea Needle, I'll give you a bonus golden spatula.
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
Because they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
What kind of funny names?
You know, SpongeBob Butt Pants.
That's not very funny.
No. But they said your mom was ugly.
Ugly! All right, Mr. Krabs, break the micelle. You've got a deal.
Smash all the tikis, and for your troubles, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Yep.
Wow! Everyone looks like antfish from up here.
Antfish. Actually, I think there was a whoops. I didn't mean to exit. Hit the bungee cord. Right. So many of these guys. Oh, that many. There we go.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I think that's the 4 biscuits and I ate one, then I only had 3 kids. On the Shanghai episode.
Experience.
Those guys are dorks. Yes, but they're my dorks. Oops. Realize there was a ton of tiki there.
I feel like a new sponge. I'm not afraid of heights. I am not afraid of heights. I am not afraid of heights.
This is the Shaku
Just
robot.
met the Sponginator. Too pretty. Cat,
He's
take
always
it.
in the air, so meet him in midair. He also throws rockets. He throws water rockets at you. So you gotta be careful with that. Whoa! There you go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. A bit of a glitch there. Couldn't really see SpongeBob for a while. Okay.
I love opening presents. Ouch! Whee!
Okay. Almost got it. There we go. I think that's pretty much all of them.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Good work, boy. Here's the golden spatula, like I promised.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs.
There's more golden spatulas in the deep blue sea. Be on the lookout.
another bus stop. We're not gonna switch to Patrick though, we're gonna switch to Sandy. But we don't need Sandy right now. We're gonna need her just a bit. Game pretty much goes in a pattern with levels where switch to Patrick, switch to Sandy, switch to Patrick, switch to Sandy. That kind of thing. That's how it goes.
I feel like a new sponge.
I don't know why that game sends us back to the start, too. Weird.
I'm rollerific.
Might as well use this opportunity to get more shiny objects. See where we are. Yeah, I think I might call it a stream after I finish this level. No need to rush to get this done, I suppose. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Thought that was the jump button I was pressing. That is not the jump button. I blame Switch and PS4 version mixing things up for me. I love how the little sponge ball icon makes faces.
Hi, Gary. Meow. Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Meow. Not done. Doesn't that mean? Meow. Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Aha! There's another golden spatula. I could really use that. Meow. What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow. Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Yep. That'd be a good idea, SpongeBob. I'll take the damage just to make that shortcut there.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Whoops, I forgot. Actually, I can just go over this way. Forgot to open up the... using this. we go. Okay. Gonna go ahead and
I love opening presents.
get rid of these so I can get more shiny objects faster.
Bringing it around town.
That's better. That's the intended way. Oh, I missed. Whatever. Alright, now we're Sandy. Jump to the top of these steps. Sandy can glide across the gap to the next rooftop by double jumping and holding A afterwards. Yeah, it's basically Sandy's whole gimmick. She can glide with her lasso. It's a bit weird how Sandy doesn't have any big introduction like Patrick does. But, oh well.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Just gonna make a shortcut here. How many socks do we have? 9. Alright, so we'll definitely have enough to give to Patrick when we get out of here. Because we only have 3 of 9. I know for a fact we actually won't be able to get one of those socks until we get the cruise bubble. See, there's a golden spatula we can't even get either in this level until we come back with the cruise bubble, as it says. So, we're going to be missing a sock and we're going to be missing a golden spatula. Oh well. She also mentioned Sandy does not have a body slam attack like SpongeBob and Patrick do. Instead, she just has a kick in the air. Just kicks in the air. You can do a chop attack by pressing Y. If you chop while in there, you'll perform a karate kick. Karate kick! Sandy can lasso the object by pressing B.
Gotcha!
I appreciate them actually making the lasso faster in this game too. Compared to the original. It wasn't as fast in the original. Pressing B. What the game fails to tell you is that you have to hold down the button when you're swinging. You have to hold down B button. Lasso robot by pressing B. Oh, another thing that Sandy can do in this game that she couldn't do in the original version. She can lasso robots in the air. Lasso robots and tikis in the air. She couldn't use a lasso in the air like that originally. Lasso over here, and we find another steering wheel. 7 out of 11. 7-Eleven.
Hey, Gary. Meow.
Lasso over here on this building, and we'll find another sock.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
There we go. Whoop. Didn't mean to get hit there.
Okay, that's better.
Oh, hey, the bank. Alright, put the money in the bag. Put it in! You're facing the wrong way, sir. Alright, put it in! Alright. Go up here. Hiya! Now we're gonna go to the rooftops.
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper,
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
because the old antenna is up there.
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex. Wanna see?
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do with the old antenna?
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
Oh.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. I love opening presents. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Alright. Got that sock with SpongeBob and a teleport box. This is mostly a Sandy part though. Alright, here we're gonna get a proper introduction to the Chuck robot. Whoop! Yeet! Whoop. Look like I made a peace, like a peace sign with its hand there. Oop.
That's for messing with Texas.
Messing with Texas.
The shinier, the better.
There we go. Whoops.
Feeling refreshed.
So the paper kind of messed me up a bit there. Alright.
Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping.
Kelpo, with one of 8 essential prizes inside. Squidward! The Skunk had a baby from my cereal box!
More shiny objects to pay. Gotta pay that so we can open up this challenge here for Sandy. Got it. 17. Excuse me. Like how when you use the lasso in midair like that, it gives her a little bit of a boost in her jump. Basically, like using the hover maneuver in Spyro. Bikini Bottom Motor Company. Boing. Bam! Okay. Over here we got more robots and the duplicated phone.
Take that.
Whoa. Get away from me. There we go.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Why are you even wearing it?
Okay, that's better.
Coca-Cola. I don't know if that's a reference to the show or not. I don't know if that was ever in an episode. I know it wasn't in any of the early seasons. Might be a late season thing. Like all the Tartar's just hanging out there. Just waiting. Gotcha. Way. Get him here.
Claps for messing with Texas.
Alright.
The shinier, the better.
They most certainly can. Sock down here.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Just checking my sock. Yeah. We're good. We're not missing any right now. Here we go. 18. Before we go into the lighthouse, which is where Bubble Buddy is standing next to you.
It's
Everything's coming full circle.
Another find
We
for
got the
Patrick.
sock. We have 13 socks. We get the teleport box. Now we're going to the lighthouse where we'll have something of a mini boss battle here. Are you ready, kids? Set, go! I'll send it right into the duplicatotron.
Just my size.
Whoops. Wrong robot. I expected another fodder.
I feel like a new sponge.
Whoops.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Okay. Yeah.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
Super monster combo.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
There we go. That one. And the last one right here. All steering wheels collected. Then we bounce back up these. Back up to the top, if I can make it. Where's the
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Woohoo! Yep, that's all we can get. All we need to do is go back to Mrs. Puff and get that golden spatula, and then we'll be done with downtown Bikini Bottom for now. Oh, there we go. Just stopped for a minute trying to throw me off.
I love opening presents. Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Perhaps I'll try and go through Goo Lagoon and then call it a stream for the day. We can start the next SpongeBob stream with a boss battle.
SpongeBob, I'm impressed. How did you fight?
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
Look at that picture.
A library card.
Oh.
If I don't, then what's this? Alright.
Oh, sparkly!
Alright. With that, we are almost done with downtown Bikini Bottom, but we gotta leave some stuff behind. Gotta leave a spatula and leave a sock behind. Now we go back to Bikini Bottom. We'll pay up Mr. Krabs, and we'll return more Patrick socks, and then we'll go to Goo Lagoon. I like how you can see the tech. You can actually see the layout of the level from here. It's pretty cool. Nice little detail. Reason to break these kikis every time so I get more shiny objects. The shinier the better, as Sandy says. Now we shall pay Mr. Krabs again.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula? That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come again.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
No, they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Alright. And now we go to Goo Lagoon. Excuse me.
Goo Lagoon, a sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
Look at that draw distance. Alright, Goo Lagoon. Last level of the first area of the game. Oh, best move things. I like this do not cross tape around here. It's like a reference to that the Sponge Guard on Duty episode where SpongeBob covered all of the beachgoers in that tape. Ladies and gentlemen, the lagoon is closed. Does Larry ever give you free ice cream? Bzz. Those stock screams. This robot is called Monsoon. Watch out for his lightning attack. Oh, you're not gonna tell me how to defeat him? Well, that's fine. I can figure it out myself. There you go. Dee-dee, dee-dee, dee-dee. This music. I remember this music playing on the... like...
Well, you do
Whoops.
look a little red.
Ah. He was asking if he looked sunburnt, pretty much.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no! Everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly! You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and shoot the light out to the big reflector on the island. When the light is pointed at the island, go there and turn the last reflector.
Yep. Sorry, I ended up, skipped a bit of Larry's dialogue there like I did with Plankton earlier. But what I was going to say was this, the Goo Lagoon music was... Oops. The Goo Lagoon music was the music they used for the demo of the game. It was like a montage of all three characters playing different parts of the game. That's how it was in the original game. As far as I know, this remake doesn't have a demo.
If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a light, connect all the... When the light...
Yeah. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Ah, yes, this is where it starts. go. Patrick for that part. Aha! Whoops. I failed to notice the Thunder Tiki until it was too late. We can get to the island from the pier on the other side of the sea caves.
I feel like a new sponge.
Let me turn this one this way. There we go. Yeah, once I complete this Goo Lagoon level, I'll call it a stream for the day. Or perhaps I'll at least do the boss fight, I don't know. Either I'll complete this level and then do the boss fight, or just complete the level and start the boss fight for next time. Save the boss fight for next time. Then again, it might be a good idea to end the stream with the boss fight. Alright, let's see here. And yeah, there we go. It's the right way. Out this way. Pretty simple. Now we'll go over here and switch to Patrick so we can do that throw fruit thing that we saw a little bit ago. And all that for a sock. All this thing we're going to do with Patrick is just going to be for a sock. Platforming with beach towels. Now I believe in the original version of this game, the beach towels actually rise up from the ground and appear here as the platforms, but in this version they just appear out of thin air. This last one's a bit tricky. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Oh. Nope. I timed it wrong. Darn. Gotta go through the whole thing over again. We got this though, this ain't too bad.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Whew. Oh, I jumped. I was on it and then I jumped. Messed things up. Until I got her stove. Let's see the filter falling in. Alright, come on. Alright. There we go. Why do you take so long? Ah! Come on, this ain't hard. Haven't had this much trouble with this part. Have to be a bit quicker with it. I'll do that later. Just like this. There we go. Oh, and the sock disappeared. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Out there all alone.
Okay, never mind. I thought the sock disappeared too. There we go, we finally got it. Okay. Now we're trying to make some progress. Is there a bus stop? Nah, it's probably just a bus stop over here. Yeah. Alright. The scallops. It's a baby scallop. We'll take care of this. Alright.
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled. They're carrying the children out of control.
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Show enough, Mrs. Puff. That's one. This one.
Number one in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, sparkly.
Oh. No, I thought it might come over here.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Got him. Oop. Oh, yeah. Range is not a purple shiny object right there. Anyway, jump down here.
Boy,
Get this up.
Patrick will be glad to have this back.
No, we have 6 again.
I love opening presents.
Oops, missed it. Missed him again. There we go. At least he didn't hurt me any of those times I missed him. Right, this part. And we switch to Patrick right quick. And we throw a stone tiki over here. Gives us a boost up here. We'll get to do a little Patrick challenge here. Well, not really a Patrick thing. Well, sort of, yeah. 1,200. Patrick's waving at us. Well, he was. Alright. That beach ball came out of nowhere just then. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! We have 23 golden spatulas now. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now we're gonna go back over here and switch to SpongeBob and continue to save the children.
Oh, I can't swim!
That one. Alright, one more. Got him. Dee-dee, dee-dee, dee-dee.
My hero! You've saved the children. Here's a golden spatula as a reward.
G-Love right here. Got him. Alright, we're getting there. Making some progress.
Too pretty. Can't take it!
Alright. up here, the sandcastle, we have
Hey,
another
you!
sock.
Patrick needs to do laundry.
Another bus stop, which we won't need right now since. Well, actually, maybe we will.
SpongeBob, I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes! We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
If I had a castle, I'd name it Fort Pattytown III, and Fort Pattytown III would have a big bake sale every Monday.
The golden spatula?
Oh, at the top of the sandcastle, right! That should be easy to reach.
Well, perhaps you should see for yourself.
I like how he takes off his hat for a little bit. A little idle animation there. I'm actually gonna switch to Patrick here because there's a sock in this section of the level that we can only get with Patrick, so might as well go ahead. Fast enough. Got it. Sweet. It's actually a lot easier. This section's a lot easier with Patrick. Alright. Of course, now we can actually, we can't really deal with these monsoon guys as well with Patrick. He doesn't have the aerial move that. Oh, never mind. Yes, we can deal with them. The monsoons are a bit easier to deal with Patrick. I mean, not Patrick, SpongeBob. My characters. There we go. Oop. And right on my head. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Got that. Now we go over here. Stops up here. There's another sock.
Oh, goody, another one. Hard as a rock. Ooh, a present in every one.
Kaboom! Alright, we almost got 5,000 again. And here we go into the Goo Lagoon Sea Caves. The Goo Lagoon Sea Caves.
Meow.
Meow.
Hey, Gary.
Alright, we gotta switch to SpongeBob for this part.
Hello, Gary. What's new? You don't say. Squidward bought a new sweater. Oh, he's so crazy. Meow. And there's a golden spatula at the end of this cave. Wow.
Yes, there is. And we gonna get it.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
First, we'll get the sock.
Another find for Patrick.
It's a tricky spot to get to up there. That's where another sock's gonna be. Alright, I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Wait for the view to sink again. No, I missed a jump. Well, let's see, we had just gotten a checkpoint. We have to jump along these floating tikis to get to where our sock is. It's a little tricky. Oop, almost actually didn't make it back onto the thing. Ah. Oi. Hello, Marcel. Marcel Laura Pozo. Hope I said your name right. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Joining the club. I don't know how that counted. There's me standing on it. Oh! We're here in the middle of Goo Lagoon. Going to get this sock.
I love opening presents.
Oops. Come on, there we go.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
That throw fruit must be there to help Patrick defeat the monsoon. If he decides to go up to get this instead. Oh. Alright.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push,
Push,
push.
push.
Take that!
I like this little pic. Here's another reference there. Oh! There we go. It's the prehistoric SpongeBob from SB129. I see some jellyfish paying too. Ah, what? Well, I just got a checkpoint. I was trying to get that purple shiny object there. That little obstacle got in the way. Ooh! Made it. That's more like it. Alright. Hooah! Load these up again just to get more shiny objects. Okay. Oh, made it. Another hammer. Let's see, get that up. Now we're briefly going to go back to start so we can switch to Patrick. Come on. There we go.
Woo! Up we go!
Here's the freeze fruit. Freeze the goo. Actually, I thought it didn't freeze for a second. Because the goo's frozen, we now can go over here and get the sock.
Hey, this is mine!
Hey, this is mine. Let me check on my stats here. 3 more socks. Of which I believe I know exactly where they are. Here we go to the Goo Lagoon Pier.
The robot go boom!
Robot go boom.
Sorry, lad, but the carnival is closed. A pesky robot has taken over me ticket booth. And worse, me money. If you help me get rid of that no-good robot, I'll give you a big reward. Get rid of the robot from the ticket booth and I'll give you a reward.
This one goes boom. Ooh, wood presents. Oof. Oh, hey, my back feels better.
There we go. That's the Ferris wheel there.
Well, it's not exactly what I had in mind. I hope my insurance covers all this. Why don't you try something less expensive? Or, I mean, dangerous. I need them crazy robots cleared out of the bumper boats. When you've destroyed them all, come back and see me.
Alrighty. One task to another from Mr. Krabs. Work to get these shiny objects. Alrighty. And up we go. Scallops run away.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Yeah, I remember now. This is where we'll get another sock. This Wackatiki game. There we go.
Oh goody, another one!
See a shiny, not a shiny object, a golden spatula down there. I probably saw that for a brief second. We can't go down there right now. There's another golden spatula over there, which we also can't get. SpongeBob needs the bubble ball power to play the skee ball game. doesn't really amount to anything. It doesn't give you all this. Doesn't give you a sock or a golden spatula or anything like that. It just gives you golden, shiny objects. Mixing them up again.
That water looks mighty cold. Ouch!
Oh boy, this part. You know what? There's an easier way to do this. Right. Maybe not.
I will crush them!
Nah.
That water looks mighty cold.
Alright, at least throw it at the... There we go. Ooh, there we go. Got it.
Ooh, another one.
Well, I knew I could throw it at it. I just wanted to throw it before the robot could get to me. There you go. More clamsicles.
Clean as a whistle. That water looks mighty cold.
Doo-dee. 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 Doo-dee.
Oh goody, another one! Smoothies! Yummy! Oh! Oh! That's much better.
Ah, I missed it. Whatever. No big deal. Now let's just spend the 2,200 shiny objects. Activate that trampoline. Now we have to come back over here with SpongeBob to do that bungee challenge. That'll lead to a bungee. His pants fell off of his hours. Right at the bus stop. Alright. Whoops. There we go.
It shines. The ultimate wedgie experience. Whee!
Alright. Come on, get this. Just want to get the floating tiki so I can get some shiny objects. There we go.
La 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 la.
27.
I feel like a new sponge.
Go back over here. I'm gonna switch back to Patrick. Take out those robots on the bumper boats.
Ooh, again!
Yeah, take them both out. 2 out at once. Alright, I'll go back over here. We'll get the reward from Mr. Krabs.
Here is your reward.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! 28.
Try not to destroy any more of the pier, will you?
Do 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 do. Alright, now I'll go over here. Actually, whoops, wrong one. Here we go. Yep, we got all the socks. Just checking. Alright. Pretty sure I won't be able to make it. So that's why I just chose to wait. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. You know what? Well, never mind. Could have chosen to maybe try and kill myself so I could make getting back there faster, but oh well. Use this traffic teeter-totter to make our way back to the start. Whee! Excuse me. Alright, so all we do now is switch back to SpongeBob. Oops, wrong button. I was pressing the B button there. And then we press that button. And the robot go boom.
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You're king of the beach! Here, have a golden spatula!
Well, thank you, Larry. 30 golden spatulas.
Thanks for your help, SpongeBob!
I'm actually kind of curious what Patrick has to say to Larry.
You know, we should talk about personal gym training sometime.
I thought the gym was already trained. This one goes boom. Ouch.
I was about to throw that into the stone dickies. Boo.
So bright, so shiny. Ooh, a present in every one.
Oh, that's the balloon. Those are the. That's the shadow of the balloons. I was wondering what that was.
Alright.
You've just met the Sponginator.
I could teleport back to Bikini Bottom, but I'm going the long way so I can collect more shiny objects. Whoops. Sorry about that. Tiny goose spot there.
Hammer! I get it! I love opening presents.
Dee 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 dee. Alright. So I do believe the last thing I'll do for today's stream is take on the first boss. Which we shall do after we access this next area here. Coming up. But first, collect more shiny objects. And return more socks to Patrick.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Alrighty. Now, seeing as how we have over twice as many spatulas as is required, we can easily open this up. But rather than just go over to that area there, we have to travel somewhere else first. The Poseidon.
Brought you two here to face a great challenge.
I've got nerves of steel and muscles of sand.
And eyes of jelly.
My Poseidon has been breached by a mighty foe whom you must vanquish.
Bring it on, Your Highness! Bring it on!
In this corner, defending the Poseidon, a small square guy. Challenger! A huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel!
Look, it's a giraffe!
I think I need to get home to feed Gary.
Alright. So, yep, first boss is against the robot Sandy.
Like the robot's left itself vulnerable! Great barrier reef!
There's a picture of the muscular SpongeBob from the Far Cry Games episode. Love that.
Looks like the robot.
My favorite one though is this one over here.
Now the robot
Survival of the Idiots.
out there.
Which one of you fellas is the real dirty
Has an
thing?
opening, but will he get the drop on the robot?
That's a great picture.
Patrick, we're not playing.
We're fighting for our lives!
I wanna play!
Oh, all right.
Patrick's turn. Bounce and throw the head. I love the design of Robo Sandy in this game. Like how the back of its tail is on fire.
The robot's losing its head.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
What a shocking takedown by Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
Cannonball!
The robot's losing its head. Oh, nice flying, head thing move by Patrick.
Robo Sandy is definitely a lot faster in this game than it was in the original game. It's actually a harder boss in this game.
The robot's losing its
Not too hard
head.
though. As you can see, we're already on phase 3.
I've never seen such an electrifying match.
Fun! Your turn, SpongeBob!
Oh? We...
Alright.
I feel like a new sponge.
Hate this part.
Spelling, the old
Hate this part. Hate this part.
clothesline move.
Ah. I'm always terrible at dodging that one there. She's got the springy arms now. Makes it harder.
What an uppercut!
Oh, there we go.
Nice move by SpongeBob.
like a
This
spring
This match is just about over. There we go, that's how you do it. You have to already start jumping before you... Like, gotta start jumping pretty early.
That robot is down and staying down. What an upset here at the Poseidon.
Well, that was quite a battle. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
It's a new power, the Bubble Bowl. But wait, there's more. A golden spatula, and that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors.
I love King Neptune. I like how he looked in this game. Looked really cool. 3 challenges.
There will be but one challenge.
Why, it tastes so good. I think I'd like to try it a second time.
Hey, Plankton.
Hey, Plankton.
Yes, what is it?
Plankton's face there for a split second, he looked worried.
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the chum bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
Alright. So now that
Love opening
we
presents.
defeated the first boss, we
Kerplooey!
actually have a new move for SpongeBob, which Bubble
Let
Buddy
me
will teach us
teach you
now.
how to bowl a bubble. Press this button and you'll bowl a bubble that can knock down robots from a safe distance.
Wow!
Remember though, the bubble bowl only works on things that are close to the ground.
Got it. It shines. for Patrick.
All we did is hit the fountain there, and then a sock showed up. Now we got the sponge ball around too to make fast traveling, to make traveling around Bikini Bottom a lot easier. We need 40 golden spatulas to get to the third area of Bikini Bottom. We can actually already enter Sand Mountain here, as well as Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom will be the next level we go to. But first, oh, I made it. Okay. Wrong button! Ah! Oh, man. So ready to do that on my first try. Come back! Oh, good. Actually, I made it. Okay. There we go. It's gotta be a bit quicker. That golden spatula. So we can actually go into the police station here, but really there's no purpose to the police station besides checking out the... All it does is give you a list of all the robots that you fight in the game. Nothing much else besides that. Anyway, we're gonna go to Sandy's treehouse now. Sandy's tree dome.
Sandy, your
Tree dome is leaking!
Them there robots busted up the glass, SpongeBob. I got a treehouse chock full of robots and it's all your fault, so get in there and clean up your mess.
At least give me some water and give me a helmet, please. Is this like a way of punishing him for... Because apparently the robots are my fault? Is that why I don't have a helmet? You're just punishing me for setting the robots loose? That's my headcanon, at least, for this part. Come on. Ugh. There we go. You got plenty of time for this part, though. Wrong way.
fresh like a spring breeze.
What? How'd that not work? Come on. There we go.
Alrighty then. That's much better. I suppose you'll be needing this more than me.
I feel like a new sponge.
Go ahead and collect these again. Go up here. Go up here one more time.
Flash, Sponge wearing 5 pairs of underwear coming through. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh yeah. Let's go back over here and get some more shiny objects for their commit. Oh.
I love opening presents.
Alright. Now we go to rock bottom.
Welcome to the dark depths of Rock Bottom, home of strange creatures and souvenir t-shirts.
And here we get introduced to another new robot. Which used to be my least favorite robot in this game until this remake made them easier to deal with.
Oh, SpongeBob, I'm actually glad you're here. Believe it or not.
I'm glad I'm here too, Mrs. Puff.
The robots have stolen priceless artwork from the museum. If you can return it all to me, I'll reward you with a golden spatula.
Why do you want all that artwork?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Another one of my favorite quotes in this game.
Consider the artwork saved, Mrs. Puff.
Okay. That's how you say it. So, actually, I do believe I'm going to end the stream here for today. We're in a good stopping place. We just finished the first area of the game today. We're going to start on the second area next time. So, thanks everybody who tuned in. Thank you everybody who tuned in today. And thank you Marcelo Raposo. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but thank you again for following. Now let's see. Maybe I can raid somebody here. Who do we have that we can raid? How about... let's see, huh? How about Dynamix DJ? He's playing some GoldenEye. Alright. So... hope y'all have a good day. Take it easy. See y'all next time. Maybe, I don't know what I'll stream, what my stream will be, next stream will be. Might be more SpongeBob or might be a little something else. We shall see. Till then, stay safe and enjoy Dynamix DJ.